Great piece. And we have another one coming up by Miro. This one, Great Britain.
Yeah, he did an entire series of these actually. And while I always, as with the surrealist, I always hesitate to read too much into them and stick mostly to what I enjoy of the colors.
Sure.
He did a series of these, about 7 of them, I believe, doing countries. And here I think you can see, it's, you're getting again those colors, those use of those primary colors,
right?
Still, so important. And then, and again, this is sort of an angry beast.
Right.
It's almost like a bomb, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
And probably was not a great deal of, he probably was not a huge fan at this point of Great Britain as well.
Wouldn't seem so.
Well, I mean, one of the major protagonists in World War I would certainly between them and the Germans and the French, he probably did not have a gigantic soft spot for any of them right here.
Sure.
But this is sort of his tale of what these countries are, and you're still getting those great colors. It is signed, which is really wonderful. On some of these, I think you have to kind of find your own way and not necessarily have someone tell you exactly what it's about.
Because there's only so much about this that you can interpret, that anyone can interpret. It's left up for the viewer here. Obviously, there was an original intention by Miro with a piece of art like this. What exactly that was, like you said earlier, unless that's coming from the horse's mouth, it's all conjecture. You have some great color. It's very dark. It's very expressive. It seems to be to evoke a lot of emotion, even just looking.
It does. I mean, it's obviously it is a very powerful image. I mean, give my own 2 cents for it. It would be for me it's sort of the bomb and the fish, really, for all intents and purposes. The fish representing Great Britain, where at the height of their naval prowess. And the bomb representing, for all intents and purposes, what was happening to Great Britain, which is a lost generation. And and you do see these, as we focus on these sort of evil bits, to be quite honest, these little red eyes, hidden in this in this collage of color and seemingly random strokes. There's nothing random about it. That's one of the most important things to remember.
Right.
None of what he is doing is random.
Yeah, and none of this is unable to paint inside the lines. I mean, there's everything here is planned, and you have a lot of great colors, and there's so much to this. You could really spend a lot of time looking at this and trying to interpret exactly what this is saying about Great Britain.
And that's the thing. It's like that's what you get out of some of these, particularly the Dadaist and Surrealists. You don't just get a pretty picture.
Sure.
You also get this sort of interesting opportunity to interpret art.
Right.
And and as well as get a piece of history. It really is. And the more you look at it, the more you want to read about it, the more you want to kind of study it and find out more about it. And it's sort of it's an entree. It's an entree to a whole new world.
Right. And this one here, again, going for $4,000, you're looking at a gallery price of 50 to 100% more than that. I mean, you could
easily.
$6,000, $8,000 on a piece like this. You could add this to your collection today. You could hang this in your home for just $4,000.
Amazing opportunity.